Hi there everybody, Martin Tyler here along with Alan Smith, and our match today comes from the Premier League. The game today, Tottenham, and they play Burnley.
And Tottenham Hotspur! Tottenham Hotspur line here today. Number 1, Hugo Lloris. Number 2, Kieran Trippier. Number 4,
Looking at the lineup, he's got all the components in place, hasn't he, the manager, for the pressing style of play that's been a feature of his team.
Yeah, and many an opponent has found it difficult to cope with. If your touch isn't spot on against this aggressive type of closing down, you're going to lose it in dangerous areas.
Number 7, Hong Min Song. Number 20, Dele Alli.
This is the Burnley lineup. Tom Heaton starts in goal. Jack Cork starts with Jeff Hendrick in midfield. Sam Vokes is the lone striker today. Well, this Wembley has its own history now, and I must say, a ground worthy of staging these very, very big occasions, and being home, of course, to England, the national team.
I mean, it's a huge stadium, isn't it? I'll tell you what, the players would appreciate. It's a much better pitch than it was in the old one, much more like the Premier League pitches.
Thank you for attending Wembley Stadium.
Amidst all the glamour and the big city centre football clubs, a town team, Burnley, Turf Moor, history. It's good to see them back in the Premier League.
It is good to see them back, and they've never been a club in recent times to really splash the cash, to risk their future. They've done it in a shrewd fashion.
It's not a cross that's caused the defence any problems, and certainly not the goalkeeper. Steven Defoe. Gudmundsson. Into the attacking third. Crisp defending there. Neatly intercepted. Break quickly when they get possession. Threading it through. Jan Vertonghen. Eriksson. Christian Eriksson. When they play their kind of football, Tottenham are a joy to watch. And shoots! Okay. Shot blocked here. Tottenham's corner. Taken by Eriksson. Son! Good stop by the goalkeeper. Well read by the defender. Really getting at the opposition this far up the pitch now. Got to keep the ball here under some pressure. Steven Defoe. Taking on the defenders. Promising build-up until that challenge. I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it. It was good play until they got that challenge in. Eriksson. Attacking well here. And he's got the ball away from him with the tackle. Throw for Tottenham. Victor Wanyama. Toby Alderweireld. It's really passive play at the moment by the defending team. Son. Hit it hard, but not very true.
the manager, just hoping that that miss is not going to come back to haunt them. They are creating chances, but that was a costly miss.
Now here's a chance to get at the opposition. Tackle goes in. Eriksson, what an opportunity if he picks out the right man. Well, they will have rehearsed this situation, how to defend a corner. They've all got their jobs. Here comes the corner, and they get it away. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. This could lead to a chance. It's good attacking play. Son. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. Steven Defour. The return ball. Good defending. When Spurs are playing well and turning on the style, they do get the ball steered through. Harry Kane struck the post here. Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. Gudmundsson. Guiding it through. It's Burnley pressing on. Very straightforward piece of goalkeeping as he catches the cross. Well, it was a foul. Tottenham Hotspur have a foul given against them. They don't want this player in trouble. He is their main striker, and, well, he's got a booking. That's, of course, halfway towards being dismissed.
Yeah, I mean, if you're the opposition, you're going to try and wind him up now, aren't you? Try and get him sent off.
First touch was good, but he's got to work hard to keep the ball. And this could be a really good move from Burnley. Stephen Ward. It's a good cross. And a goal, and they've taken the lead through it. A goal of top class, really, here.
Well, it was a great delivery into the box from that left-hand side.
It's where they look dangerous. Well, once he got his foot to it, Alan, it was always going to be a goal from that kind of cross.
Yeah, he really did get a good connection with it, didn't he? And keeper no chance.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Son. It's good work between these two. And that's across the field to try and switch the play. Tackle goes in. Victor Wanyama. Dele Alli. Very good challenge. Gudmundsson. Gudmundsson. Looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. Eriksson. So it's 1-0 here as the half-time whistle goes. Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
Yeah, and what a good time to score that was. Put his side in the lead.
Wembley Stadium. The fans sit back in it for the start of the second half. Stephen Defoe. It's Burnley pressing on. Gets his foot in there. Eriksson. That looked dangerous until he made the interception. Now he's on a yellow card already. What about this challenge? Well, it's an emotional game, and it was an over-emotional challenge, particularly in the circumstances when he needed to stay calm with that yellow already to his name.
Yeah, his teammates won't be thanking him for that afterwards, because they've got to work really hard now.
Dembele. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. Dele Alli. Not a good challenge by the defender. And shoots! Dele Alli scores here, and like most things he does, he's got an air of grace about it. That's a great effort. They found the equaliser, even though they're down to 10 men.
Well, they must have feared the worst when they did see that red card, but they picked themselves up, shown a lot of character.
Let's have another peek at that goal.
Substitution for Tottenham
Substitution coming up.
Number 7, Heung-min Son, to be replaced by number 17.
It's level. Both sides have scored here now.
Tottenham Hotspur, number 20,
Ben Mee. Stephen Defoe. And this could be a really good move from Burnley. Strong challenge. Dele Alli. Sissoko. Mariyama! Plenty of power, but not too much direction. Now he's a bit disappointed. He's going to be taken off here, and the manager may be saving him for another day, but also allowing him to get the full appreciation from the fans.
Well, he was enjoying it. I don't think he wanted to come off, but he's a key part of this team. He's got to be protected.
And the manager, Alan, is making this change here. Substitution will take place.
Well, he took that chance away really clinically to put his team on level terms, so we'll see if they can move on now and get the win.
It's a turnover of possession here. Slipping it through. Eriksson! Well, there's nothing still to separate these teams, despite these chances.
The manager just hoping that that miss is not going to come back to haunt them. They are creating chances, but that was a costly miss.
Moussa Dembele. Dembele. Good forward play from them. Here's Winks. Well, they look promising there in that wide area, but the defender's done well. Jack Cork. He wants to play on the shoulder of the last defender. He's just got to get it right. It's all about timing.
Well, there was nothing wrong with the pass. If he could have just stayed on side, he was through.
Victor Wanyama. Kieran Trippier. When they play their kind of football, Tottenham are a joy to watch. Guided through. Looking for teammates in the middle, and they get it away. Here's Winks. Can't keep the ball at the moment. Could be dangerous. Gudmundsson. That whipped-in ball at the... goes for it with a fist. Kieran Trippier. Christian Eriksen. Victor Wanyama. Moussa Dembele. That's good movement forward here. Neatly intercepted. Westwood. Jack Cork. Gudmundsson. Here's a chance to attack. I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it. Moussa Dembele. Sissoko. It's still level as we go into the last 5 minutes of the game. Jack Cork. Nice bit of interplay between these two. Played forward, a bit of menace in this attack. Gudmundsson! Well, that needed a more subtle touch. He's gone for power and he's nowhere near.
Well, I don't think he kept his head down, actually. Probably thought he'd scored before he'd even hit it.
37, Scott Arthur. Substitution for Tottenham.
Well, the backup brigade is going to have a chance centre stage.
To be replaced by number 15, Wembley Stadium. Please give a round of applause for today's man of the match. Number 20.
It's Harry Winks. 2 moments left and Tottenham still trying to get this winning goal.
Oh, what a chance they had there to pick out the right pass. Just couldn't manage it.
It's Burnley pressing on. A vital corner at this late stage of the game. Here comes the corner. Good defensive clearance there. Well, the referee's blown the whistle. The 90 minutes played.